Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. As long as I got you here, let's talk about printing. So you got your new laptops, and you're thinking, man, this is awesome. I like this device. Problem is, I'm having trouble printing. I hear you. So let's go over what it will take to make sure that we're printing correctly. So most of us are going to print from a Google Doc. And when we get to our Google Doc, we may come up here to this little icon in the menu bar that says Print. And when I click on the Print button, it comes up with a print menu. The problem is this print menu is actually the Chrome print menu. It does not have all of the features that you may want to use with the copiers. You may also notice that in your destinations, your only option is to save as a PDF or save to Google Drive. Even if you go see more, it doesn't necessarily hop in here with copiers. You have to establish the printers on your system prior to them being recognized by Google Chrome. So what we want to do is go to this More Settings button here, click the down caret, and scroll all the way till you can see Print Using System dialog and select that option. I recommend actually printing this way all the time. This is the computer itself directly talking to the print server rather than Chrome talking to the computer talking to the print server. So I eliminate one other interpreter along the way. This is the direct interface to the options that your printer has. So notice that I'm in Copiers or Emerson Copier, and this is where we can set up how we want things to print. Everything we want to deal with is going to be under here. So where it says Layout, you actually can go down and look at Finishing, Quality, and Special Features. And these are the three we'll deal with. Finishing allows me to set it up one-sided, two-sided, or booklet printing. So I'm going to say I want this to be two-sided. In the two-sided, I can hit the long edge, the short edge, however I want it to be printed, and whether or not I want the stapler on. I'm going to go ahead and keep the staples off. The other thing we can do with this is once I have established how I want things to be printed, I can save it as a preset. And we'll talk about that as soon as I talk about printing in color. So now that we've done finishing and we've got two-sided, no stapled, I'm going to go quality. In quality, I can go black and white or color. I may want to choose color because notice my document does have color in it, and I want to print that color since we do have color copiers. Now that I've got everything set up the way I want it, I can come up here and I can say Save Current Settings as a Preset. And that was up under Presets. I hit the double carets and I say Save. And now I can name it. And I can say I want this to be called Single-Sided Color or Color Single-Sided, whatever you need to call it so that you remember what the options were. And I don't remember if I did single-sided or double-sided. So if it was double-sided, it'd be color double-sided. Make sure it's only for this printer, because a lot of the printers you may print to, like if you have a printer at home, you have a classroom printer, it's not necessarily going to be able to duplex. So it's only for the copier. I say OK. And now I have my default settings, which is going to take it back to black and white. And then finishing is going to take it back to one-sided printing. But if I go to the color single-sided, which was actually two-sided, so I did make a mistake, it'll show that set there, and also in quality, color has been selected. So I don't have to go through every time. And so every possible combination, single-sided color stapled, single-sided or double-sided color, double-sided colored stapled, black and white two-sided stapled, any options you want to do, save those presets so it's going to be a lot easier just to select the one you want to do. If I hit cancel and I go back to print this and I go back to print using the system dialog, it's always going to go to that default setting. So my default setting will always be there, but then I can select, I got to select the correct one, copiers. I can now go to color single-sided. Now, you may have also noticed that color single-sided is really double-sided. So what I can do is say show presets. Here they're populated again. I can hit the color single-sided. If I double click on it, now I can actually edit color double-sided and say OK. So now my preset is correctly named. So maybe I didn't make a mistake after all. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.